guys, so this week I'm doing a regular thrift with me with a twist, because this time I wanted to show you what it costs to thrift. So let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to Model Image. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Rashay. I'm a lover of fashion, the business of fashion. I'm also a little obsessed with vintage. If this is your first time, I do a lot of styling content here, primarily through thrifted or vintage finds. So if you do like styling content, fashion content, please consider subscribing. I'd love for you to join the family. So this week I wanted to start out a little series. Typically I don't talk about the prices while I'm styling. That's the creative process and the prices are irrelevant. So typically if you want to find out what the prices are, you watch a Come Thrift with me, and then that's where I go through what the prices are, or while I'm picking through the racks, you definitely get to see the prices on items. However, because I know quite a few people have joined, thank you for subscribing, as well as the idea and the feeling behind thrifting has shifted and has been shifting for quite a while. It's no longer like bargain basement bin thrifting for, you know, the cheapest price and the cheapest things, which usually means the cheapest quality, but now it's sustainable, it's trending, it's elevated, it's a lifestyle. So now that more people are interested in it and they don't just think, oh my god, it's old dirty clothes, which if you are thrifting, you know that that's not the case. So with today's video, I wanted to start a series going from different thrift stores, different varieties of thrift stores, and then you can see what it costs to thrift, whether it's in your regular Goodwill, Salvation Army, or these little boutique stores, or possibly in a vintage store, because you know me, I love some vintage. So today I went to Philly Aids Thrift. Now I've heard about this in several mediums. One, when I just came here and I did a Google search of thrift stores near me, Philly Aids Thrift came up. After that, when I've spoken to persons about, you know, thrifting and thrift stores, and they know that I like to do that, they've also mentioned Philly Aids Thrift, and I still hadn't found my way there. So for this thrift trip, I decided to go there and check it out for myself. And first, I thought I was in the right location, but there was like something working in partnership with Philly Aids Thrift, which wasn't exactly the store, and I was completely confused, but you'll see when I go into the Come Thrift with me. So I'm outside of Giovanni's room. This is the Philly Aids Center. I've heard so much about it, and I am finally going in to see what it's all about. I love the door, I love that color. It says buy one get one free CD. I love the little jewels in the window. I mean, so far so good. So there's a lot of books, but there's some clothing here, and there's some more clothing upstairs. Wow, I'm not leaving here with 20 books, Rashay. No, but I'm liking the coat situation. That must be the upstairs to the clothes. I am loving this red coat, red leather coat. I'm quiet because it's quiet in here. It says 68 as is. As is. Oh, okay. That's why it's as is. Oh my goodness, it's so cute though. 68. Let's see. This is also really fun. Green with faux fur. Love it. Jones, New York. 58. It says eat. Oh Lord, I guess this is not my generation, whatever eat means. I'm thinking down here might be the prime spot. Sweaters are 26. These are some funky sweaters though. I can see the vibe, this very like grunge-esque kind of character. I'm liking the vibe. I'm liking the vibe. I can see it. I feel it. Yeah, all of these seem to be like $26, but just so you know what you're getting at New York. For this thrift. Oh, this is so lovely. This is a nice one. This is by Knox Rose. Also, this isn't vintage. 32. What's on this one? This one says air. I guess they mean it's like light. I'm learning the jargons. And then this is 35. I don't know what this face means, but it's like a quilted jacket. It has some other like patchwork things going on. I like the brown and navy. Overall, I'm getting the colors. I can see the person who wears this. So they have a very specific eye, I can tell. All these plaids and dad sweaters. I can see the vision. Let's check upstairs. I didn't check this side. Yeah, this one has a little more variety in terms of what's here. Oh, this is cute. This is Beldini, $34 vintage. I don't know what "you" means. I just don't understand. Maybe they're just messing with you, but I really like this. It does have some pilling, but I like this million with the pearls on it. Interesting. This is another little coat section. UNF 65. Little studs going on. What's this? $35 vintage. What is it? Oh, it is a coat. Oh, it's $135. You're funny, because I'm like $35. I'd have to do this. It's $135. It's definitely market value for something like this. So, not seeing the actual thrift prices yet. This is a cape. That's really nice. Yeah, 50. This isn't bad for 50, but it's very lightweight though. So, but very cute. I like their stuff. It's very curated. It's very college focus-esque. I can see a lot of them coming in and getting some awesome statement pieces without looking necessarily for low budget. But yeah, for $75, that's awesome. We have some scarves and things from. I like the layout. And then we have these. I think they work with an artist because they have quite a few of them here. Another one here. These are for $20, like watercolors. There's some more here. I don't know who Mima is. Yeah, it's the same person. Well, you can tell it's the same person. It feels like clothes in a bookstore, basically. I'm not seeing much clothes in here. It's basically a bookstore. This again is lovely, $195. It's definitely worth more than that. It does have a little wear on it, but yeah. I'm going further upstairs. A little faux telephone. More art streaming the walls. As you go upstairs. Yeah. And there's more books, and that's the end of it. It says staff only. So yeah. Now from this one encounter, I'm like, did I waste my time? I got nothing. It was just a bunch of coats, and it was mostly a bookstore. So when I got out and I done a search, you know, I'm already in the area. Let's see if another thrift store is nearby. And that's when I found that the other actual thrift store was a few more blocks that way and down the street. Now let's go and check out the actual Philly Aids Thrift. So this is Philly Aids Thrift. The other one was at Giovanni's, which is just his private thing bookstore. This is the actual Philly Aids Thrift that I needed to be at. Okay, now this looks like what I'm looking for. Okay, so we have some clothes in this section. It looks more like a thrift store. What am I gonna find? I don't know. I'm supposed to be looking at clothes, but I saw these. Unfortunately, it has a lot of damage because I'm like, oh my god, MCM candle holders. And it's like what they're calling Grand Millennium type candle holders, but this one is extremely broken. And then this one, oh, should I just get one if this is okay? I like this. We'll see. I also like these little
kumquatty things. I think these could be really cute. And how much are these? These are $1.99. Maybe. Oh, we have a glass. If it was crystal, maybe, but this is definitely glass. Decanter. I thought this was a nice little mod shape dress. It is not vintage, it's by Bar 3. They have this for $10, and this little shift dress from Calvin Klein for $20. So it's still on the higher end of the thrift stores, basically. This is crystal. This is definitely crystal. For $40. A nice little basket thing. This one isn't crystal. $20. I saw this. I really like this little wooden little thing. It's not marked. It's very lightweight, but still $25 something. So I don't think I can afford Philly Thrift. A little napkin thing, $4.99. I don't like blue for some reason. And then we have this mixed metal vase. How much is this one? $24. This is really cute though. And I'm supposed to be looking at fashion, but I haven't seen anything that jumped out at me, which is why I kind of just did a quick browse and moved on. If I find something more winter-esque, maybe. Okay. This is a gold one. What's this by Vince for $45. Higher end stuff. Rock and roll. Yeah, $55 for this one. It says designer here. Let's see who the designers are. I don't know who that is. We have more unknown designer. I mean, I can do without a coat. $45. St. John Sport. I do like St. John. This is $50, size large. It's like a teal and black. Not a lot going on for the clothes section, I think. This is also lovely. It's actually lightweight. It's like a coarse silk type fabric. Not that it's silk, but that's kind of what it's feeling like with a full collar. But it's very lightweight, so it's not going to keep the cold off at all. And they want $50 for this. They definitely are doing well with the homeware stuff. You know, this little guy here for $60. And what is this? Like fertility thing? I checked the price already. It's $120. So the fertility is just gonna have to stay here for someone else. I always see these little glasses, but anything glass in my house is not great. $10, but I like the muted colors on this. Gilbert vintage clock. That's lovely. $50. So, you know, if you're just decking out your house, it's cute. This is cute. I like this. This is for $1.99. This I like a lot. Very understated, but I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in the clothes. I found some sweaters. Andrew Mark 65. Okay, so I think the main thing why I'm not even going through these too much, it's cost-wise. This is so if you come to the Philly Thrift, then you know sweaters range from $15 to $20. Yeah, this one is $12, and that's by Mango. This is new with tag. And it's $12 from Eloquii, which is retail brand. But yeah, so just to give you an idea of what you'd be spending here. Yeah. My consensus with Philly Thrift is if you're looking for awesome pieces for your home, like this, stunning, $50. This is a wooden base lamp with like rhino, and this is only $30. I haven't tested it, but this, I don't have anywhere big enough for this size lamp. Stunning. Love this again. Oh my goodness, this is 65 and the prices are reasonable for what you're looking for. This is an original oil painting signed by R. Shaw. The size of it, it's a good size as well. Sterling silver.
I'm turned to the voiceover so that I don't get a copyright strike with all the music that's going on in here. What I forgot to say is I didn't even realize when I just entered that there was an upstairs. So when I was looking at that furniture with the marble top is when I realized that there was an upstairs, which I think you'll see coming up. But it's a huge place. I need more time to like process the whole thing, and it would have been too much to film everything. The video would have been way too long, but it's a very lovely place. I think I prefer it for homeware and decor, not so much for fashion or for clothing. So stick a pin in it, and if there's anything that comes up on the home front, then I'll definitely know that I can probably look at Philly Thrift for some of the porcelain, etc. Some of the nicer pieces that I might want to add to my collections at home.
I love this. This is definitely worth $500. It's like a marble top. I love the marbling. How would I get this home? Definitely it's not going to fit in the back of a car, right? I have made it upstairs. A little more clothes up here and shoes and books. This is it. More upstairs. It's bigger than I thought. Unfortunately, I didn't take my camera. I only have my phone, and I think it's about to die. But yeah, if anything, you'll see if I got anything when I get home. But yeah, interesting. More lamps. Oh, she's gorgeous. $82. Your bags. I love the color of this kimono robe. This is a short robe. $30, so absolutely not. I saw this. It's like a heather red suit. It is a skinny leg though. As much as skinny legs are back in, I'm not so sure. I'd have much preferred if it was a straight leg or a wide leg still. This is an H&M, also skinny leg, but this one is more like a cropped. It's a little closer fitting. I do have on 2 sweaters, but yeah, at least I found some suits. There's also this skirt suit that I like. I love the color of it.
Now, the minute I walked in, this looked more like the store that I was expecting to see. I wasn't expecting the high-end homeware. And because I'm still like decorating, you know what they say, you don't move in and just decorate all at once. You kind of live in it, see what you feel like. The apartment I was in before was like 1909 it was built, so there's a lot of crown molding and a lot more of that kind of character. This is a more modern, like sleek urban type apartment, so I've kind of been like feeling my way around it. But I do love my vintage porcelain and furniture and all these little artifacts, and everywhere you go they were like sprinkled around, which I absolutely loved. So there are thrift stores like this where you can not only find clothing, but you find everything, and sometimes it's, you know, plasticky thing. But in this thrift store there were like porcelain from Limoges, France. There was like Wedgwood from England. There was like all this like really high-end homeware pieces. So there were even like Russian dolls that were, there was one that was such a really good color. I was so tempted. I probably would have come up with more if some of the prices didn't deter me. You know, just checking up the things that I saw that I wanted, I think my bill was at like $2,000, because that chest with the marble top and some of the other furniture pieces, I'm like, I would buy that right now. But while the fashion wasn't so great, I finally found a vest. This fur vest. It was a vintage Lord and Taylor, and even at $18, I still think that if I was still thrifting in Jersey City or any of my usual places, $18 would have been about the price I would have paid regardless. So this was one of those that kind of fell below the radar based on the prices that I was seeing for clothing at Philly Thrift. So I was happy to grab this. So here is the vest, and I just decided to style it casually for you. I'm just doing these flares. I was racing against time and I just decided to put up a studio light, but I still think I love the flares with this. Now, why I chose this is because it doesn't shape like the usual vests or gilets are shaped. I love the boxiness of it. It almost reminds me of the tabards that were so popular like a year or so ago, but giving me that statement shoulder in a vest, I absolutely had to grab this. And I'm styling it quite casually because that's how I'd wear something like this. Spring is coming up. We're throwing in fur all over the place, and this is just a fun way to tiptoe in it without doing the mid-length or the full-length coat. Just a cute little dabble into the faux fur styling, and I absolutely love this. It feels so soft. There's other faux fur that, you know, you can tell was put in the wash and then the fur, you know, starts, you know, burning, but this was such a soft fur. It is so plush, nicely lined and padded, so it is giving me quite a bit of warmth. I wish it had pockets, but that's okay. I really just love this. It does have a hook here, so if I want to, I can hook it. Okay, it doesn't want a hook, but there's a hook there. I'll figure out the hook later on, but I could just keep it so it keeps that nice boxy shape with just a little peak, and just adding a pop of brown balances everything out, and I really like it. Very relaxed, very chic. It seems like a lot of effort was put into a look like this, but it's literally just a fabulous vest. So this is what the vest looks like. Of course, I can style this with jeans and a t-shirt as well. We're not in jeans season right now, so I just thought, let me just play it up for now season, and then later on I can always style it with jeans and a t-shirt. But yeah, just to give you an idea of something a little more than a jeans and a t-shirt, which would be quite expected anyway. I thought, you know, I'm doing animal print all through the year, let me throw in some animal print and some green and just enjoy the trends and live that maximalist life. So this is my vest and I absolutely love it. When I went upstairs, of course, I did find some more clothing, and some were better priced. Not necessarily the stuff that I wanted, which tends to be the case as well, but luckily I found this perfect skirt suit that I just had to grab. It was at a higher price point, I believe $25 for this, and so I had a small haul, but pieces that I really love and I'm looking forward to style. I did walk away with a one Homer piece, and that's this. So it's just a pineapple, you know, you can use it to hold whatever. Typically it would probably be like a napkin holder, but you know, I can put a book in there just to decorate or whatever I want. I just really loved like adding a little more bling, a little more brass gold somewhere. So this I just kept because I can use it on my dining table, or I can use it wherever I feel like, because it's mine now. This is a suit. I am so happy that I got this. I looked at it, I'm like, it's $24, but again, $24 at any of the thrift stores that I've been to before, well, even when I was in Jersey City, would have been the standard price for a suit. And I love that this was a pencil midi skirt. It's hard to find these. A lot of the times, especially if it's 90s, it's usually like knee length or just below the knee, which is not as chic as a midi or maxi. And it is a size 8, but this skirt fits me like a glove. It's a vintage size 8. I'm typically a 4. Someone asked me in the comments, I'm typically a 4. So for a vintage size 8, however, a lot of the times the hips usually go out really pretty wide, so I'm happy with how flattering this is. It does have pockets. I absolutely love that, and wearing a midi skirt with boots is like my favorite way to wear skirts like this. And this is the blazer. I tried it on in store. It fit over the sweaters that I was wearing, and I was worried that it would have been a little too big, but I love the cropped boxiness of this. It is by Fleet Street. But yeah, again, I love this. Now, how I'd wear something like this, because of course you look at it and you can think it looks a bit outdated. This pushing the sleeves up trick, one, it just balances out my torso with the rest of my body, making my legs look really long, but also I think it helps to modernize it somehow magically. And then by adding a belt on top, again, I think helps to modernize the look quite a bit. Well, I just love this kind of chic feminine look, and for 2025 it's all about the feminine look. I just love this anyway, so I'm glad I'm glad it's trending. Now no one will be like, why is she so dressed up? They'll be like, oh, she's trending. Doesn't matter to me, but this is how I'd wear something like this. Grab it with this little black bag. Since I'm wearing black belt and boots, a lot of stuff are still in the closet, still in storage, so I just, you know, rock my black stuff. I do have this Teddy Blake tote. It is a perfect tone, like nice cool tone, taupey color with this herringbone material. But this tends to take it a little more work wear. If I was definitely going to a meeting and I need to take my laptop, etc., this would be a perfect bag. But for a regular day where I just want to feel nice and I just want to dress up, then I would just stick to this little black bag and keep it nice and casual. So yeah, I absolutely love this. It fits so nicely, and because I'm short, the crop just helps to elongate my legs, and the whole look is just really chic, really feminine, and I love it. I feel so comfortable in something like this. It's gonna bring me a lot of warmth, so I could not leave it. And this is probably something I'd throw on, mind you, on a given day. If the suit is not warm enough and I just want something a little warmer without having to throw on a trench coat, I might still go for this. This is the year of the maximalist, and again, you know, not that I'm too concerned. It's all depending on the mood I'm in, and if I am walking down and everybody's looking at me, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not bothered by that, but I just wanted to see what this little tabard vest would look like with something like this, and it definitely works as well. Like I said, just a little more warmth if the suit isn't warm enough. So yeah, love this so much. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Just to let you know, if I'm doing any extra videos, it's gonna be a Monday at 5. Regular videos are Fridays at 5, so definitely look out for that. And if you want to know if I'm throwing in any videos, please just click that little bell and it will notify you each time I release a video. But guys, again, thank you so much. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section what look is your favorite, what piece is your favorite as well. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd love for you to join the family. And if you did like this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.